What's up, guys? Welcome to Late Night Frights. I'm Chris Brock, the co-leader of Late Night Frights, and this week's theme is our supernatural theme. Before I dive into explaining the theme and the film I selected to review, I just want to thank Little Rocker Cutie 2005, aka Andre, for filling in for me on Tuesday because that's normally my day. My days are Tuesdays, his is Wednesdays. We switched because I was on vacation. I was unable to make my video. I had no internet access. Already getting tongue-tied here. I was unable to do it. So, yeah, I apologize to the people who expect my videos on Tuesday, but I'm here on Wednesday, so it's not that big of a deal. But thank you so much, Andre, for filling in for me. It really means a lot. Definitely owe you one. But this week's theme is our supernatural theme, and there's tons of supernatural films that we can choose from. That is a huge subgenre, and to be quite honest, I think it's one that's just it's overdone. I do really like some of them. The Conjuring, Insidious, The Exorcist, Poltergeist. There's tons of supernatural theme horror films that you can choose from. And one I've chose is one that I've heard a lot about. I picked it up a few months back, actually. It's been about 5 or 6 months back. And I just haven't got around to watching it because I'm not a huge fan of supernatural horror films. I'm just not. But this one actually surprised me. It's a 2013 film directed by James Wan, and that is The Conjuring. So pretty much a plot of The Conjuring. In 1971, Roger and Caroline moved to a farmhouse in Harrisonville, Rhode Island, with their 5 daughters, Andrea, Nancy, Christine, Cindy, and April. And pretty much the move goes smoothly. It goes really well. And, well, there's really only one problem. Their dog, Sadie, refuses to go into the house. Just will not go into the house for nothing. And pretty much one of the daughters finds an entrance, a blocked off entrance to the cellar. And the next morning, Caroline wakes up, which Caroline is the mother. She has all these bruises on her. And pretty much the youngest daughter goes outside to find their dog, Sadie, dead. And pretty much from there, they keep on having more and more paranormal, encounters. So I don't want to spoil too much, but that's the basic plot of The Conjuring. I'll talk about the acting in The Conjuring. You have Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson. Vera Farmiga, which her last names are very weird. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably butchering it, but nonetheless, Vera Farmiga plays, Lorraine Warren, and Patrick Wilson plays Ed Warren. And I've seen, Patrick Wilson. I've watched him. Well, his first role I ever seen him in was in Insidious. I thought he did a really good job, and I know Vera Farmiga from Bates Motel as Norma Bates. So I think I've seen both of their works outside of The Conjuring, and I think they did a really good job, and they do a really good job in this film. I think they're great actors, and I really like how they, their characters, Ed and Lorraine Warren. I really like how they play, the demonologists in the film. Just really like their characters, and I really like their connection. I thought they had a really good chemistry as a couple. And also, the father and mother, that big family that moved into the house, I thought, they did pretty good. The kids actually did really good as well, because some kid actors aren't that great, but these kids, they looked terrified. So overall, I really do like the acting. I think Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, though, I think they are the best actors in the film. But yeah, overall, The Conjuring has really good acting in my opinion. So I want to talk about the directing in this film. I thought James Wan did a really good job. I like how he had his own unique style with directing in this film. I think a lot of the shots were really good. A lot of them caught my eye, which is saying a lot about a horror film catching your eye, in terms of a directing standpoint. So I did really good. So the directing in this film, I think, is great. Just James Wan has his own unique style to it, and I really think that's awesome because a lot of modern horror films really lack this uniqueness about them. They just feel very dull and very typical and very standard, I guess you could say. And I would have to say this is the polar opposite. I thought the directing was really good, and the atmosphere, this was shot in 2013, has a really good 70s atmosphere to it. So yeah, in terms of directing, I thought it was really good. So yeah, guys, overall, I really enjoyed The Conjuring. I thought the pacing in the film was really good. It didn't give away too much too soon. It wasn't, balls to the wall, from start to finish. But, towards the middle to, the end, it did get, intense. So it wasn't so slow that it was boring. I thought the pacing was really good. Directing was really good. The acting was really good. The atmosphere is really good. Just overall, a solid film. I would definitely recommend it. yeah, like I said before, I'm not huge. I mean, I don't hate supernatural films, but I'm just not that big into them because I feel like they're so forced, you know, on us today. You know, a new Devil's Due, new Paranormal Activity. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So if you are a fan of supernatural horror films, definitely check it out. If I had to rate this film, I'll probably rate it a 8.6 or an 8.7. I think it's a solid, you know, film overall. You know, definitely good for a modern horror film. But yeah, what is your opinion on The Conjuring? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Leave your comments down below. Did you think it was scary? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Again, I just want to say thank you, Andre, for filling in for me. And stay tuned. Tomorrow will be Jeremy Burchett's video. So yeah, pretty much it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, guys, peace.